Okay, road trippers, here we are. It's 1:11 in the afternoon. We are looking straight ahead at POTAMUS Point, which is up in the mountains. Beautiful view. We drove 15 miles off the pavement to get up here and take some pictures, and we met. That's Tiffany to the left and Gloria to the right, and their husbands are off wandering around. Notice they have guns mounted on their ATVs. They're sports people. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we thought we would let you take a look off of the point here as we get back on the road. The road is, it's all right. It has, some sections have a lot of potholes, but here's the view off of POTAMUS Point out there. It's very, very pretty. And this is in eastern Oregon, and it's outside of Ukiah.
There are flowers everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of pretty wildflowers up here.
Even some little succulents that are blooming up on the top of the ridge there.
So we won't bore you with a whole lot of the road, but I thought you might enjoy seeing what.
Well, I know you got to go over some of these potholes with us.
Yeah.
No,
There's some that'll actually jar your dentures right out.
This is 15 miles of bumpy road.
15 miles of this or worse.
I'm just finishing up my lunch. It was delicious.
Well, the potholes might help you chew.
I'm almost through.
So we didn't check in at our place tonight, the Antlers Inn. We went by and said, we're in town, but we want to go out to POTAMUS Point, and then we'll be back later. So it's later. So we're headed back. Learned something interesting from the folks we just met up here at the lookout point, that the place we're staying doesn't have private bathrooms. They have public bathrooms. So
that's a first.
That's right, this will be the first, other than at state park potties. This will be a first for us, but we'll survive it. Okay, pothole. The problem with these is if you don't see them coming, you could actually hurt your back. Oh, this looks like fun. Look at here. Here's one that's just full of water. I think I'll go straddle it. So this obviously was the last section that we went over, and it was pretty bad. And there was one section where there were hardly any potholes. And then when we first got on, there were quite a few potholes. So there's something for everybody on this road. So make sure you check out the wildflowers that are growing beside the road. A lot of lupins. And then I was going to wait and see if we could spot one of those aspen areas up here before turning everything off.
There was some paintbrush along here too. Just a little bit of it.
Oh, looky, water. Let's go around this side. Boy, we could have never done this in the Odyssey.
There were quite a few places where there's trees almost across the road, or partly cut so you can get by. Those are further down, I think.
Tell them about that aspen interpretive thing that you went to and what they're trying to do.
There's these areas that are blocked off by this certain kind of fence. I guess it's built that way so that the deer don't like to jump over it. It's places where they are giving help and encouragement to aspens to have regrowth there, because they've been partially, their numbers have been depleted so much by animals and I guess by pines growing all around them, too close for them to keep any kind of numbers. But aspen are apparently a really important part of the environment for wildlife. They really like to eat their leaves, and they protect animals, give them homes, I guess different kinds of homes than they could have in pine trees, and they're just trying to encourage them to come back. So these aspens reproduce underground by sending out shoots that are actual clones of the ones that are sending out the shoots. So it looks like what they've done is go in and take down a lot of pines once they find a few aspens, and then fence it off to give the aspens a chance to get going again.
We're on National Forest Service Road 5316, and it actually stops at National Forest Service Road 53, and there's a relationship between the 53 and the 5316. The offshoots are just more digits added on. And then 53 takes us back into Ukiah. If we post anything tonight, it'll be short because we don't have Wi-Fi access. I asked him at the Antlers, I said, so do you guys have Wi-Fi access here? And he said, my mother-in-law does. I said, that's okay. We'll just wait. So, what I might do is, I want you to see one of these aspen areas. I may just turn off the video for a few minutes and then turn it back on when we see one. Unless you have anything else you wish to say, my dear.
Nope.
Okay. So I'm going to turn this thing off for now. And then we'll turn it back on when we spot some aspen area here. Here we go. Hey, we're like a bad penny. We're back. Okay, over to the right are some of those aspen areas where they've got it fenced off. There's one immediately to our right and there's one just ahead. And if you look inside of there, you'll see a lot of aspen trees actually. And there's some that seem to be maybe 40, 50 feet tall. And then there's some little bitty short ones down below.
I don't know if you can tell, but the fence is slanted. I did take some still pictures that we might post.
The fence is slanted in toward the top, so it goes from the outside in, which make it hard for the deer to get over it. And it goes all the way around that whole area. So a really interesting conservation project going on up here. Okay, we just wanted to show you that. We'll say bye. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off.
Bye.
And we'll take the camera down and we're done.
Woof, woof.
You'll hear from us sometime. We don't know when. Tomorrow night for sure. See you later.
Bye-bye.